Alright guys, Tony here. Thank you for purchasing from my link the Mott Video product. It's a very good product. I'm going to get it myself because this video hosting you can never get at one-time price. But anyway, what I wanted to talk about was your bonus. Okay, so the bonus is not something I'm giving away as a freebie. Okay, as I mentioned in the email, what we're doing is we're starting a service, but it's really limited how many people can come in, and that is not a scarcity. It's not a false scarcity. It's just simply the work involved, and there's only one guy who's doing the job. We've got limitations in what we can do. Okay, so I want to keep this guy working with us because I don't want him to do anything for anybody else. It's just such a great service, and I'm going to talk you through it right now. Okay, when you see this and when you understand what we're trying to do here, you're going to be happy that you're getting access to being able to order this service as a bonus. Okay, if you're not, then by all means just get a refund from Motvia or request a different bonus if that's what you want. That's okay as well. Okay, so I suggest you watch this carefully though, because this is really powerful stuff. Okay, so back in 2019, you can see here June 21st, this is June 2019. I actually put this in the back burner after that because I saw this was going to work. I thought this needs a little bit of tweaking and we can make this into something very special. Now it's content syndication, but it's not like any content syndication you would be able to do on IFTTT, for example. Okay, we're not creating rings for backlinks and stuff like that. We're not creating automation stuff where just one post leads into another and you're linking back to the previous post and stuff like that. This is different. Okay, this is what I suggest is the way to do content syndication going forward, because if it's done properly like this, you get good results, and I will prove it to you as well. Okay, so first of all, we're posting into sites like Medium and Quora and a bunch of others. I will share those sites that we're posting into in a minute. Okay, now the key thing here is we're trying to strike a balance. Okay, that balance is partly fast, easy rankings, okay, which you can find with medium.com, and also whatever you're linking to. If you're doing like one campaign for one piece of content that basically links to a blog post or a Chrome extension installation page or a YouTube video, whatever it is, you can expect that will start to move up in the search engines as well. Okay, but we also mixing it with some traffic platforms like Quora, and Medium does have traffic as well, and we got some other ones as well, which I'll share the list with you. The thing about this service as well is it's probably going to evolve. Okay, it's not something that we just set this up now and it's never going to change. I'm bringing this boy into to work with these campaigns on the promise that I can sell enough of these that will keep him just working with us all the time and not working with other clients. Okay, so that way we can evolve the syndication. Okay, so for example, we might want to do like one Quora blog post, and we might want to do with that 3 Quora answers, and we might want to add to that a Yahoo answers. We might want to add to that some other kind of site that we haven't even got yet. Okay, it could be Instructables or something like that. I've got no idea yet, but we will evolve it as well. Okay, so anyway, come back to this little test that we did back in June 2019. Okay, this was basically the keyword I wanted to rank for, is how to build a low-cost PBN. Okay, that was what I wanted to rank for, and you can see that all those backlinks that I got from this service put my WordPress Alpha blog post into #1 spot for that particular keyword. Okay, so that helps to bring new people into the WordPress Alpha application and at least check it out or give me an email or that kind of thing on a regular basis. So it's worked. For that one-time cost that I paid for him to do that, it's paying back long term over time with traffic as well. Okay, so that's really important. Now we've got posts and blog posts as well in Quora, and you can see this is nicely done. This is manually done, and you can see it embedded video as well. Okay, it's not some shitty syndication done with automation. This is nicely done manually. He creates the accounts, he posts into the accounts, he formats the content. Okay, very important. In here, this one you can see as well, the medium.com, again formatted he created the account, etc., etc. Now the deal is with him that we're going to be building branded accounts. So what are branded accounts? Well, he will create the accounts first with the first order, and he will keep reusing those accounts for future postings. Okay, so what we will do is the first one, he will create the accounts. The next one you order, he will post content into those accounts as well. So those accounts start building up. Okay, they start getting more powerful over time. Because we're doing it manually, because we're doing it nicely, because we're doing it properly, that will help. Okay, now it might come to a point where, you know, there's maybe 10, 20, 30 of us all using this, and we've all got medium.com accounts. There might be a way that I can go to Gunpal and say, like, give me a tool that I can plug those accounts into a tool so that we can upvote each other with these different accounts. I don't know that we can do that yet. I'm not promising that we can do that yet, but that's what I want. Okay, I'm using this as well. That's what I want. Okay, so if that's what I want, I'm going to eventually try to make it happen when we get time, when we get a little bit of space and time and breather to get it done. But right now it's kind of hectic with the tools that we've come out with and the updates that we're doing. So we will get there. I want to get there, but I'm not going to promise it. Okay, just know that if I'm using it as well, I want that as well. So that's another thing that's kind of on the horizon, but I want to get there. So you can see that we can get rankings. Okay, so these backlinks actually do work as well. So if I bring this over, you will see, if I open this up, here's where he's posting into. Okay, now you see here Warrior Forum. Well, Warrior Forum has a blog. Okay, you can do personal blogging from within Warrior Forum. That's where we'll be posting to. Now we can add to that. I can go and say to them, look, go and find 3 questions in Warrior Forum, send us the questions, okay, and we will answer the questions and you will post. Okay, and we can just do it like that. So basically what we're doing then is we are making sure that we're able to get traffic from these kind of sites. Okay, so communities, forums are really, really, really important. That's basically what I wanted to get from this. We want a mix of fast ranking from the medium.com kind of sites. We want to use Google sites where I can ramp it up. I can even give them a software to ramp the hell out of that one and say to them, look, go and create 50 Gmail accounts, and within 50 Gmail accounts, I want you to, over time, just keep creating more and more Google sites within those Gmail accounts, and we can build that up over time. It might be a situation where right now he's going to create the Google sites, but over a period of time we might just say, look, it's better if we got 50 Gmail accounts and we've got, you know, a bunch of Google Sites accounts within that, put it into a software, which we've already got a software that does that, and do mass posting. So that when you've got content and I've got content that's going into the same Google Sites, but it doesn't matter. It's just there for backlink purposes at that point. Okay, so Google Sites for me would be backlinking. Okay, because it's a Google property. We know that Google is not really going to harm itself as far as you know, any kind of negative SEO kind of stuff. Okay, so when we look down here, there's a lot of these familiar. You will notice there's a lot of these can actually be done with IFTTT. These are just popular sites like the Medium, Evernote, etc., etc. It's just extra backlinks that we can take advantage of. Now I've got no idea why that opened, but let's come back over here. So you can see, yeah, okay, what we're doing then is we will create these sites. There's about 35 altogether. Okay, that includes some core questions. Okay, so you might see 30 or 32 sites here, but we're including in that 3 core questions. Okay, so the core questions are really important because we can get traffic from that. Yahoo Answers I want to add to it. That's important because we can get traffic from that. And that's the kind of thing we want to do. Now, there could be another service that we open up as well. I've been talking to another guy that basically can do some group posting for Facebook groups and stuff like that as well, communities, etc. And that might be another service that comes up as well. But as you can see, there's a lot of manual work here. So here's the thing, there's not a lot of time to be able to, you know, for one person to be able to do a huge amount of these. Okay, we are limited. Okay, so what I'll do is I'm putting together a mini sales page that explains everything that I've explained in this video, and there might be some changes because I'm talking to him all the time on WhatsApp, and I'm trying to refine this and see what we can get from him to agree on, so that we will get things like the Quora answers, the Yahoo answers, and there's a few other things I want to discuss with him as well that we can get done. Maybe SlideShare, maybe a PDF document site, maybe take the MP3 from a YouTube video and put it on SoundCloud, for example, that kind of thing. These are traffic sites. That's what we want to sort of work on. So we have a mix of the syndication. It's a syndication mix: backlinks, rankings, traffic, etc. Okay, that's what we're trying to do. Now, what I will do then is I will put some order buttons at the bottom. Okay, and you are going to have to, when you have purchased, you're going to have to put in a reference key that we're going to give you. Okay, we're going to give you a personalized reference key. Okay, that nobody else will be able to use except for you. Okay, that is going to give you access to be able to order, and the reason we're doing that is to minimize it. I might remove it later if this guy can go and train up another 3 or 4 people to do it, then I can remove it and I can make it a bigger service, but right now I can't do that. Okay, I need to get my own content syndicated as well. Now, if you are a Lead Blaster customer, this is perfect. Okay, this is some of the stuff that I was going to be teaching in the traffic systems that we're putting together over this weekend. So there's a traffic system that I have in mind, I've had in mind for quite some time, that we will be using things like Pinterest. We will be using things like Quora and Reddit, etc. Now, yes, you can get some of those with the IFTTT stuff, but we will try and take it further anywhere and everywhere that we can, whether that means upvoting and stuff like that, or whether it means that we're just manually posting stuff in there and we're sort of replying to any comments and stuff like that as well. I don't know yet what we can do, but this is the direction that we want to do. We want to go on, so that we have a very, very, very good high quality content syndication service that I use myself as well, so that we get the best results. Okay, so that's basically what we're doing. So we will send you over the next sort of 24-48 hours a mini sales page if you want to order from this. The prices will be there. I'm waiting for the guy to come back into WhatsApp so that I can get some final prices with some options, whether we can do it for 20 sites and 5 Quora posts or answers, or whether we need to do 30 sites and 5 Quora answers, whatever it might be, so I can tie him down long term to the price, and I can tie him down that he will be working for us all the time, and that's all he's going to be doing. He can make good money from this, believe me, he can make very, very good money from this if he focuses just on us and our group. But we need to fulfill, we need to give him enough orders to make that happen. And I'm sure that when you've seen this video that you're going to agree that this is going to be a very, very good service. This is not the end of it, okay? It's just the beginning. It's going to be a journey. It's going to be something that we will keep improving. And if you've got ideas as well, let me know. But we don't want to go crazy with the, mass backlink SEO stuff. We will do some of that. We want to focus a lot on the traffic stuff as well, the Quoras, the forums, that kind of stuff. It's very, very important, okay? And regarding the forums, we've got Warrior Forum in here. If you're in a different niche, you need to tell me what the forum is that you prefer to get posts done in. Okay, you let me know, so that we can tell the boy to do it. Okay, so that we get the job done. That way, there's no guesswork. You need to give us some feedback as well, so that this can get done. Okay, this is what I do with him as well. I tell him I want Warrior Forum. I tell him I want best black hat forum. I want Black Hat World, or whatever it might be. I have to tell him. He doesn't have to think about it. I just tell him, and I will tell him even the Quora posts that I want the answers put on. I will even go and find it. If you go to questionspro.io, questionpro or questionspro.io, you can get a 2-week free trial there, and what you can do there is you can set up to go and search in Quora answers, and you can set it up with the 2 weeks trial. You have enough content there that will last you for 2 years, and you can tell this guy which ones to go and post on. You will already have the information. The more information you can do for him, the quicker he can get through it, the more work he can get done. Okay, thanks for watching.